Mastercard reported second quarter results before the open on July 30th. This episode covers the disclosed numbers and management's own words. Net revenue was $9.28 billion, up 14% as reported and 12% currency neutral. Adjusted earnings per share came in at $5.04 against a third-party consensus of $4.78. Adjusted net income rose 16% and operating income 14%, with operating expenses up 10%. Gross dollar volume grew 8%, 6% in the United States and 9% internationally. Switched transactions rose 9% and cross-border volume 12%. Switching penetration reached 72%, contactless 80% of in-person switched transactions, and tokenized transactions passed 40%. Over 230 million net new Mastercards were added in the past 12 months. Payment network revenue grew 8%. Value-added services and solutions grew 18%, and the company says about 60% of that revenue is network-linked. Mastercard repurchased $4.9 billion of stock in the quarter and another $700 million through July 27th. It has raised its dividend for 14 consecutive years. For the third quarter, the company guides net revenue growth to the high end of low double digits currency neutral, with operating expenses up low double digits and about half a point of currency headwind. For the full year, the company raised its net revenue outlook to the high end of low double digits, with about a point of currency tailwind. The BVNK acquisition is expected to close in the third quarter. The chief executive framed the model as network scale, data breadth, and customer relationships. The chief financial officer put it more bluntly: profitable volume, which drives higher net revenue yield, is what we are going to chase. On distribution, JPMorgan Chase renewed on Freedom Flex, Revolut expanded across markets, and domestic switching went live in the UAE. Agent Pay launched for agentic transactions, and machine-to-machine payments went live with more than 30 partners. On security, Threat Intelligence identified 7 million card testing transactions and prevented $172 million of fraud. On digital assets, crypto co-brand volume has tripled over 2 years, OpenUSD is expected later in 2026, and BVNK adds digital asset payment infrastructure. Analysts pressed on 4 things: what is driving cross-border, why Europe decelerated against last year's comparisons, whether cybersecurity demand is accelerating, and where stablecoins and agentic commerce actually get used. The stock traded up 1.31% to $570.72 in pre-market. Those quotes, the 52-week range, and the multiple are third-party data, not company disclosure. The data in this episode comes from Mastercard's second quarter press release and earnings call. Consensus estimates and pre-market quotes are third-party compilations.